All right, here we go. This is Operation Mamma Mia Global War 1936 v4. We're going to have to make a correction to the Italian turn, and then I'm going to take the German turn. I already did all of the stuff for the US, except for I forgot that they collect 21 this time instead of 22. But I got their light carrier, Lend-Lease light carrier on here, um, and I put down their other units and did their tech. But Italy's turn, we got things wrong. So we um, thought that when there's a bombing of a port, that they can scramble as much out as they want with radar as possible. But actually, the rules state that you don't scramble everything out. You move 3 ships out. So it's different than scrambling. So you can't, even with radar, and if there's a port or major facility, naval facility that's bombed, you still can only move 3 out, even with radar. So this massive fleet battle we had never should have happened, because they can't move out. So I have to do things a little bit differently. Um, Knowing that definitely creates a little bit different thing. So uh, the Italians are going to change their purchase just a little bit and do a fighter and a militia upgrade instead, but they'll still send the militia to the Japanese because that's what they said they were going to do. So they actually spend a total of 14, which means that they keep 5 for next turn. We'll go ahead and put this militia down here now uh, as their turn. Then, as far as the combats are concerned, so I mean, the medium bomber came down and bombed this port and did 4 damage, and then died to AA. So that happened. Doesn't change. Kind of stinks, but that's okay. And then, while I probably would have done something a little bit different with my planes, um, I I said that they were going out to this naval battle so they'll still do the same. So these planes go out here to have a potential battle with the where's my tactical bomber? There it is. A potential battle with any ships that do move out. There was only they could only do 3, so I'm going to make the assumption that he's not going to do that because this stuff will come down here as well. Get this destroyer. So that's probably not the right move. Okay, so that being said, the bombing thing is over. The thing dies. And that's all done. Still also did this. This moved up here um, to take that. This guy walked down. This guy turned into the beginning of the turn. This changed to Italian. So trying to do all the same things, with the exception of the few things that knowing what this naval battle would have done. And then I would be able to then use my 5 subs to convoy. Um, so these planes can all come back when they're because there was no battle because they weren't going to come scrambling out. The tactical bomber's going to come down here too. Um, and then because he doesn't scramble out, the fleet moves back 1 space. Okay. Then make sure I get this right. One, two, three, yeah. This transport still came up here. These 2 still came over. Actually, that one walked over. This one railed up. And then I think this one walked back over here. Okay. Then this convoy stuff here. So we'll start with the 3 coastal subs. He has radar, so oh well, that's good. So he's at 3. I'm at 7. That's 4 damage. Second coastal sub. That's nothing. Third coastal sub. That's 1 damage. That's 5 total. First main regular sub. That's nothing. Second regular sub. That's nothing. So 5 damage. Oops. Let me get one right here. Oops. Okay. Oops, that was 4. And then the British go down 5. Okay, and I mean, I don't know, MP7. If you don't think it's fair that I convoy you as well, just let me know, and we can make that change. Okay. That's actually these will have convoy rated over here. I forgot they have the seaplane over here. Okay. Then from there, they should have gone up 1 for Iraq, southern Iraq. So they're at 15. They still don't get the bonus because of in the med because of this sub. So they collect 17 plus the 5 that they saved is a total of 22. And then there are other units to place. So they upgrade the militia here in Eritrea. And they build the fighter in northern Italy. Okay, so that's what the turn would have looked like. Okay, so now, like I said, the U.S. stuff is already done, so we can flip over to the next turn. So it goes to turn number 9, and now the Germans can go. So let me change this as only one of those bonuses. So the Germans need to do their tech first. Got 4 techs here. We got advanced subs, improved construction, improved factories, and advanced mechs. We get advanced subs. That's finished. We miss improved construction. We miss improved factories, and we missed mechs. So the German tech program is not so good. Because of that, we will change our. I had 2 options here. I will get these 2 advanced subs and not this other stuff. So we buy an Italian strat bomber will be lend-leased. Buy ourselves a strat bomber. 3 fighters, 2 advanced subs, 2 infantry, and the blue division. So that should be 24, 34, 44, 54, plus 14 is 69, plus, oh no, hold on, someone's wrong. 24, 34, 44, 54, plus 14 is 68, plus 6 is 74, because we need our 5 for the Molotov ribbon drop. And so that means we'll go over here and we'll add the 3 for them as well. And that's all of our money spent. Okay, so then we get into combat moves. So we are going to use this strategic bomber to go 1, 2, and bomb the port. And there's a reason why. Because once this port has max damage, then the inherent AA doesn't fire. So he'll get 1 shot at the strat bomber, but then the rest of my planes, the medium bomber and the fighter out of here, will move 1, 2, plus the fighter out of Romania will move 1, 2, 3, 4, and can go 5, 6 into Tobruk. Plus the tactical bomber and the fighter from here will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into Tobruk. They are all going to port strike, and because the medium bomber only needs to do 1 damage, or the strategic bomber only needs to do 1 damage, and he gets 2 dice, it'll be max damage automatically. So the rest can port strike with no AA coming back. This transport plane will go 1, 2, pick up this airborne, go 3, 4, drop him off in French Morocco, then go 5, 6, 7, and land in northern Italy. So that is this one over here. So that's 1 on Germany to 43, 1 off the French to just 1. While I'm thinking of the French, this Vichy Navy is going to go, because they have a port here in northern Algeria, they're going to go 1, 2, 3 right here. Oops, I missed a sub. This sub that's here is going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to attack the Yugoslavs. These 2 subs are going to go 1, 2 and raid here. I think they're out of reach of everything there. And now they get a +1 for being, so actually they get +3, 2 for being regular subs, and an additional 1 for raiding together. And I have advanced subs. That bonus is for all subs. We've got 1 here that will probably go 1, 2, 3, and right up here. Because he's out of reach of everything. But he's just at an even roll. So yeah, we're gonna try to take this here, TB destroyer, which means I'm attacking here. So let's see, they've got 2 at 2 and 2 at 4. I already used that transport plane, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I will be aligning this, but I can't remember when it aligns. In this place units phase, okay. So not right now. So then here I can go 1, make sure I get this right. Pretty much take all of this plus the motorized. And off the 18th, I have 1, 2, 3 fighters. Actually, I might not be able to take both the north and the south. South is worth 1. North is the one worth 2. What if I did that? Because none of this stuff from Romania can hit that. Should have been a little better postured, but I wasn't. Oh yes, I got 2 subs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, these ones can raid here, right? Because I got the sub base. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 2 will raid there. And then the other 2 that were here can go 1, 2, 3 and raid over here. Oops. Don't need these 2 subs here. Actually, while I'm sitting here, let me do my recruitment roll for Spain. It's an 8. And then I'll do a recruitment roll for Vichy. It's a 2. Do I get it? I can't remember if I get it or not for... Oh, that's right. We thought Corsica should be used, but it's not. So that's a fail. Did that. While I'm thinking about it, DAC will rail the infantry over. Actually, they'll rail all the way up. To here. And the rest of the 4 DAC units that are there all come over to Egypt. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not very good odds there. That's alright, we'll do it. This transport plane wants to do something fun. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is not enough. But he can... I don't think I can fly over Vichy. Or maybe I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if he goes up that way. I don't think I can fly over Vichy. They're a controlled miner. I think I can provide supply path, but I can't fly over. So one of these already came here. The other one started here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can go 7, 5, 6. I guess he's just going to carry him there. Because I don't want to use my rail. But that might be all my battles, though. Nothing up here. I do get a recruitment roll for up here, too. That's right. For Helsinki. It's a 6. That doesn't work. Okay, I think that's it. Still no transports anywhere, except for this transport plane, but there's no airborne. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll then. So first, I don't need to. Well, I don't really need to roll for the damage because it doesn't matter. Yep, it just gets 1 more damage, which means it's maxed out. And then he does get an AA shot back. Ugh, that is ridiculous. But then I get 1, 2, 3 at 6, 1 at 7, 2 at 7, 1 of those with target select. So let's do the target select 7 first. It's a miss. The other 7, it's a hit. And then 3 at 6. That's 1 more hit, so only 2 hits on that. So we'll let him figure out which ones he wants to take. Nope, that's not the right thing. Two hits. And then the 3 fighters and the TAC bomber will, I think almost all of them needed to land here, except for 1 fighter doesn't. Medium bomber went 1, 2, and he can go 3, 4, 5 into northern Italy. And actually one of the fighters went 1, 2, and he can go 3, 4, 5 into northern Italy as well. Okay, we got a surprise, or a first strike here against this TBD. And hey, we hit it with a 3. So that guy's dead. Then we've got this one here. We've got 2 at 6. That's 1 hit. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 at 1. Well, this is even weaker than I realized it is. Oh, another hit. So 2 hits. So that's the militia and the cavalry. Then he gets 2 at 2. Nothing. And then 2 at 4. Nothing. Alright, so that's good news. Maybe this will go okay. Alright, 2 fighters back again. 2 hits, that's the end of it. And 2 infantry in response. Nothing. Wow. That's like the easiest I've ever seen Yugoslavia go. Or at least half of Yugoslavia so far. So the other half, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones, a 6. No, sorry, a 2 and a 6. So let's try the 6 first. That's a hit. And then I've got a 2. It's a miss. And then I've got 5 ones. Oh, 2 more hits. So three hits. Oops, I flipped that. 3 hits, which means they're all dead. So in response, we get 2 at 2. Nothing. And then 1 at 4. Nothing. Wow. Not a single loss in Yugoslavia. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that fighter. And then actually all the fighters will go to Romania. Glad Germany bought a new strategic bomber, having gotten theirs shot down. So that is, I will go ahead and take Hungary right now, but it's during place units, so I don't get to move anything. Well, that's what I get. And then this one. So that's up a total of 5 for Germany. So from 43 to 48. I just realized that's probably, this one flying over there was probably not the best use of them. So this one that went here, he's not going to go there. Instead, he's going to go, he went 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he went 5, 6, 7, 8 back here. And then the airborne will walk back to meet up with him. Whoops. He's not in upper, he's in lower. That's probably better. That all moved, that all moved. We will rail. Two self-propelled artillery and 2 light tanks. And we'll get a new army marker. Actually, we'll rail them all the way down here. What's going on? Then This guy will walk over here. Oh, I didn't rate any of this stuff yet. All right. So this will end up being a +1 because of I'm at +3 and he's at +2. So that is 2 damage. And go again. And that is 3 damage, so 4 total. But not that one. So that's 4 off the Germans, or the British. And then I've got just 1 roll that's even right here. So -1. Oops. So down to 15. So I did name these guys with DAC in front of their names, so just to be able to tell which ones are DAC. Okay. From there, don't think I have anything else to move. Did all my rating, did all of my combat, all my the recruitment roles and everything, so I think I'm done. Okay. Let's collect our income, I guess. So we're at 48 plus 3 for Sweden. I believe that is it. No Northern Norway, no Romania, no Transcaucasia, Iran, or Northern Iraq. So 51 total. And let's go ahead and deliver or place all our units and deliver Lend-Lease. So this strategic bomber is going to go into northern Italy. These 2 advanced subs will be built off of Aquitaine. Three fighters will be built on the 18th in Western Germany. I think I'll also go ahead and build my new strat bomber there as well. We get a blue division in Berlin. We'll build an infantry in Romania. And an infantry in Warsaw. Let's go Paris. Yeah, Warsaw. Why not? Right, that is it for the Germans. Next, it will go to the common turn to take their turn. Yeah, best of luck. Cheers.